my name is Katie MacArthur, and today I'll be talking about the benefits of having a pet and why you may want one. Have you ever just sometimes needed a friend or wanted to be alone, but you didn't know how, but I don't know how to describe it, but you just needed someone there, but you didn't want anyone there with you at all? Well, there's actually a way you can do that. It's called having a pet. Being that I have my own pets, I have 4 outside cats, an inside cat, and chihuahua, and chinchilla, and a chameleon. I know that they bring me so much happiness to see them every day, and it's such a nice thing to see them. They can be a hassle, with food and the requirements of vet bills and everything they need all the time, but they provide so much more beneficially that it's worth it. I'm going to give you a little preview of my speech. I'm going to kind of tell you what a pet is. I'm going to tell you the costs of a pet, the benefits of a pet, the benefits of a service dog, and what they can bring to your life. According to dictionary.com, a pet is anything that you choose to adopt and that you choose to show love to. And there's plenty of different things like a pet. Like most people think pets are cats and dogs and turtles and hamsters, but a pet can be many things. It can be a chinchilla, a chameleon, a cow, a peacock, a marmoset, a sugar glider. I mean, a pet can be anything as long as you are willing to take it in and willing to show it love and treat it like it's a child, or better than a child in some cases. A cost. Cost of pets can obviously be, pricey, but they do range in price. Being like me, you can just go pick one off the side of the street when you feel bad and see it, unhealthy, but keep in mind, maybe that's not the best idea, because recently I just rescued a kitten from my house, and she's already cost me $400 in vet bills, and I hadn't even got her back. I pick her up next week, so there's another bill. But shelters are very reasonably priced for pets because they have been spayed and neutered and have all their shots if they're of age. If not, you can actually go back to the shelter and they will actually pay for the spay and neuter and the vaccines once they're of age. When you first buy a pet, you need all these things. You need, a bed, heartworm, collar, flea, tick medicine, crate or kennel if you choose that, maybe a runner outside, maybe a kiddie pool, just so many things. But most of these are one-time expense things. So that means, you buy it when you first get it, and you may not need one for a few years down the road, or, But being that shelter pets are obviously cheaper, they have it's like people have made up how much you'll spend on a pet, and it can range from $400 to $2,500. But honestly, it all depends on the pet and everything about it. But believe it or not, an adult dog or cat or any other, it's normally cheaper because, and you don't have to buy all the necessary puppy things but their puppies are way more expensive and they always need more things, more attention. But adult dogs are a little bit more laid back. They don't need all the toys. They don't need everything that a puppy does. But believe it or not, they actually offer discounts for pets. Sounds funny, I know, but usually if there's been dogs that have been in the shelter a long time or adults, or those that are black are actually normally cheaper or at a discount. And shelters will, whenever they become overcrowded, have like a adoption weekend, and kittens are like $25 and dogs are $50 or $75, and really that's when they have some people want to adopt, because $50 does make a big difference. But according to animalplanet.org, there's many benefits of pets, and not just from that website, but many others. Being that if you've had a child and you're a young age, you've been around pets most of your life, you actually can have a really strong immune system and build up your immunities and your allergies so you're not so allergic. Pets really help with social behaviors, believe it or not. If you have a dog, or someone sees you have a dog, you're more likely to feel not pressure to talk to them, but willing to talk, because you will really want to know, honestly. Being that dogs relieve stress, or it's said to, which I believe, that if you have a dog, and just being around one actually can lower your risk for a heart attack. It lowers your cholesterol and just everything, and it's kind of amazing. But also, if you've had a heart attack, those who are around animals, especially those that they could pet and touch and love, actually had a very fast and quick recovery. And believe it or not, the recovery was really quick and good. Like, it was substantial, believe it or not. I know. If you have a dog, this is actually a better chance for you to not be obese, simply because you walk your dog and you spend time, you play with your dog, and they just say that I think it's 1 in every 2,000 with a dog is obese, which is kind of substantial, especially here where I'm from. They provide a lot of mental help, like mental stability, like those who are very scared, easily scared, don't feel very protected. Having a dog gives you that mental mind state that I'm okay, I'm protected, he loves me, I have a reason. And it honestly, some days when I come home from work, I'm like, oh, I don't want to. But I see my little Chihuahua, and I swear my mood just goes from blah to I'm happy, I'm excited. So I understand. Another benefit of dogs is service dogs. According to Health Fitness Revolution, they help with people who suffer from PTSD and anxiety issues. They help with autism. They help children have their routines, and that's what they need, the comfort, support, and love. They help patients with dementia being able to do household activities to help with their dementia. And yeah, it's kind of amazing that they can say, oh, my person's lost their health, and they run, find help for their person. They help those who have come out of surgery and that they need some doing things around the house type of help. They just bring happiness to your life, and that's all I can really say about it, because they do. I've never not seen a person, cried over an animal, or happy to see an animal, or, just brighten up their smile and their heart beat a little bit faster when they see one. It's amazing to see that, to me, that people can just go from this person to someone you don't even know when they're around an animal. I hope I gave you a little bit of an insight of adopting animals, and maybe you'll even look into it yourself. But just remember that you know what a pet is. You do know the cost and what they can cost. But also keep in mind, costs will change. Just keep in mind that even though you may not need health benefits from a dog, they do offer that. And that you may not need a service dog, but someone you know does. So you would know what a service dog is and how to help them. And that you know that these pets can bring happiness to your life. I would like to say, thank you all for coming today and listening to my speech about animals. And I really hope that maybe, even if you have a dog, you may want to adopt another one, or a cat and you want to adopt another one. Or you may just want to adopt in general. If you've never had a pet, then you don't know the joy that they bring you. But I promise you, adopting a pet can really change your life.